So we're back. I was going to take that minute to try to figure out the food I need. Let me find that real quick.
I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna have to go pick it up.
Well, yeah. Hey. You know, modern problems
Require modern solutions. I mean, that's just a given.
Dave Chappelle was so right.
In that instance.
Well, I was in that, for shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles. My favorite thing. Especially the giggles.
At least there's that. I'll send it to Z as well again. And there we go. Here's that. So, where was I? So we were following Dr. Aqua out into the real world, and then he turned around a corner, couldn't really find him. There's a couple of shops. There's a laundromat and an electronics store. So we're going to try to see if he's in the electronics store. We're going to see if he's in the laundromat.
I'd hit up the electronics store personally.
I mean, he is an action movie.
Yeah.
Superhero movies aren't really a thing at the time this was written. Kind of villain.
Excuse me.
Don't rightly know what the fuck he'd have to do in a laundromat. Oh Lord. What a crazy. What are the choices? The choices are we gonna try to follow the action movie 90s villain come to life from the movie into the laundromat or the electronics store? Where do we think he went? Jules Girl, you ain't nothing but chaos, and I love it.
And hey, we know the one thing about chaos. It's fair.
The fact that I know that makes no sense, I kind of want to go with it. I respect that.
Shit, I picked the one that makes oh shit, they're going to go to the electronics store. Like, let's go to the laundromat. They gotta clean their super villain outfit.
Well, to be fair, we got flooded out in the movie theater and stuff. Our clothes probably pretty dirty. We get in trouble.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we gotta throw that in the dryer,
Right, let's see.
Warm equals clean.
Let's see what awaits us at the laundromat. Oh my God.
A burp. Nice.
Yeah. Don't tell Mr. Chat.
I know. Mr. Channel. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute.
I felt it on everything up to me. God damn it, Kyle. I love you, bro.
God dang it.
That's my brother.
Yeah.
That's great. Fair. You were missing a lot of context on this. We'll get to another story here in a second. I'm sure that we won't last long with this character. You hurry to the laundromat. Do you think Dr. Aqua wants to do his laundry? Laura demands. This is crazy. What do you find in a laundromat? You challenge. Laura rolls her eyes. Lint? Lost socks? You glare at her. Okay, she continues. Soap and... Oh, right. Water. Bingo! You throw open the doors. A stream of water pours out, soaking your sneakers even more. You dart inside. Water gushes from all the machines. The place is flooding! You exclaim. A loud bang at the front door makes you jump. Dr. Aqua grins at you from down the street. He padlocks the laundromat door. Oh no! Laura gasps. We're trapped. And if we don't find a way to stop this flooding, we'll drown. You scan the room. I know. Let's turn all the dryers on full blast. That should dry up some of the water. Not enough, Laura argues. We should try to find the main water supply and shut it off. Good idea, you agree. But do we have time? Which should you do? So before we drown in the flooding laundromat, do we find the main water main, try to turn that off, or open the dryers and hope that they'll heat up the water enough to save us? So, to evaporate some of it, I think.
I go for the...
I know I'm not a child, but I'm struggling to see the train of logic here. Like, really struggling.
Yeah.
And I once threw, as a child, I once threw perfectly ready to be cleaned clothes and detergent into a dryer, thinking it was a washer. I never said I was smart.
And here I am.
And I also only made that reference because I know my brother's in the chat, so he should remember that and be like, huh.
Yep, he just did. Yep. It was confounding. It's in God's hands now. I mean, here I am just like, oh shoot.
I mean, I don't know, man. Turn on the dryers just sounds like a really dumb idea. And look, going into the laundromat was a dumb idea, but the book even was like, actually, I guess you weren't so dumb. So, I feel like we're not going to get that lucky twice making another dumb decision right after a dumb decision. Like, the book's going to be like, really? I gave you leeway.
It's like, I gave you, like, this much leeway. Not...
Damn it! This is for readers 10 to 14 at least. What are you, 5? Flip to the page where it says, see spot run. Run spot run.
See spot get run over. That got dark.
That's alright, it's October. Maybe somebody will bring it back like Frankenweenie.
Maybe. It's possible.
It's funny because I was actually talking about the movie, but also the dog in the movie.
Yeah.
Because the movie got brought back 20 years later, too.
Yeah. Current report, one for Spot. Oh, Lord. It's meta. Yeah. I'd rather Zuck not touch this.
You know what? Fuck, I'll say. I think we should double down and just be as dumb as we can. Let's just turn the fucking dryers on.
Let's just take the stupid pills that the horror film gives us.
And hope that,
let's just
like,
inhale
by
the stupid
by the
gas.
time that it would even be effective, we're not electrocuted from it reaching the fucking sockets, the water level. Page 49. Let's see. I'll say it. I hope this is a dead end, but I hope it's entertaining.
Please let it be.
Turn on all the dryers. You dash to a machine. You fumble around in your pockets for change. You drop the quarters into the slot and turn the machine on high. You rush to the next machine. Laura hurries down the row of dryers on the other side. The water keeps rising. I'm out of quarters, Laura shouts. Do you have any more? You feel around in your pockets. Oh, no. You're out of quarters, too. Try the change-making machine. You yell. Hurry! But I don't have any money left, Laura hollers back. I spent it all on the movie. The water is up to your knees now. The heat from the dryers makes the laundromat steamy. You wipe the sweat from your face. Think, you order yourself. Then again, don't bother. Accept it. This was a bad idea. And there's nothing you can do to change it. So, to coin a phrase, this is the end.
Yeah, it's like, hey, let's just breathe in the stupid gas that the people in the horror films do.
I feel like
Because they make perpetually worse decisions as it happens.
that's the first time, though. To be fair, that's the first time tonight. I think we got an implied death.
Word.
It does.
Rat swimming.
It doesn't say whether we drowned or fucking I don't know, boiled alive or electrocuted or what. But that's definitely an implied death. If I
Yeah,
remember.
fiscally irresponsible. Hey.
Look, do you know how much?
I was all
you know what?
for going to the
know what?
water main.
Nah, man. Fuck it. It's because Kyle has a goddamn washer dryer set up in his place. He doesn't have to like deal with a laundromat or an on-site in his apartment complex. Well, man, fuck him.
Hey,
That one.
Hey, I have
He doesn't
one
know
too.
the pain of the quarters. I know the pain because I've seen Mama do it for years.
I've been
'Cause
to
John would never-
that lot. I've been to D's cleaners. Yeah.
We got. Hopefully we got all the D's nuts jokes out.
Hey, no. I've been to D's cleaners and laundromat. Down
So-
there. I've had to spend quarters. I had to use the card.
It sucks.
It
Now-
does.
We're gonna skip the two books for a second that are physically here, because there's only two new books otherwise. We're gonna do Scary Birthday to You, and then we're gonna double back real quick to Night in Werewolf Woods. After that, maybe as an encore, I'll read the other couple books that we actually have that we've done years past. So
Oh yeah. Speaking of your other thing, you got that taken care of? Or
the cats,
what?
the kitties,
Oh no, you.
kind of. I'm sure there's a piece of paper that you can grab me that you on the table, and a pencil right here.
Oh yeah.
I'll manage to figure it out in between the next public vote, as long as I got the paper here.
Here. Paper.
Let me.
Yep. I'll take care of the case.
Okay. Oh well, there's the wonderful cell phone service in my apartment.
Huh.
Doing what it does. Okay, borrow.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah.
My goodness, this is a big.
Oh shoot,
I can
yeah.
see this
He
along.
keeps them coin rolls ready. He's got that coin op shit.
Well, you know what? Cool. It's actually a shame. I know we've had that. One of these books does have like a flip a coin one option in it.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's Escape from the Carnival of Horrors. It might be.
Oh no, he was talking about the coin op laundry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is a fun one. I know one of my half brothers is in the chat, but this book's gonna go out to the other half brother because his birthday falls during this month, in just a couple days actually, and I probably won't even, unfortunately, be able to really reach out to him and tell him happy birthday. But now it's time for us to enter Scary Birthday to You. Your best friend, Alex, walks into your living room on your birthday. He gazes around with a grin. You're kidding. A birthday party with no one home? My parents had to work, you explain. My older brother is supposed to hang out, but he split as soon as my parents left. Your 4 other friends from school are already there. Josh, Mickey, Sarah, Virginia. Alex shoots a fist into the air. Yes! He tosses a big, colorfully wrapped package at you. Catch! It's your present. You're gonna love it, Alex says. I talked my mom into spending double the limit, since it's you. You grin and catch the gift on the fly. Feels like a whole bunch of video game cartridges wrapped up together. Awesome. Who else is invited? Sarah asks. Gabe and Brittany, you answer. But they both got sick. And the Boutier twins might not get home in time. The doorbell rings, and Josh races over to answer it. Party! Party! Josh chants. He flings open the door. You gasp at what's standing there. Sorry,
Oh, sorry.
What's my thing?
I had to get Mary to get her food. I'm just about to use too. Dork. Oh,
The book's about to give me a stroke.
what the heck's it doing? Nah.
You stare at the guy in the doorway. He's about 6 feet 6 inches tall and hideous. His face is a grayish-greenish color with big slash marks on it. His eyes are rimmed in red and they're bloodshot. Long, greasy hair hangs down the sides of his head. But he's bald on top. His teeth are pointy, and they're dripping in what looks like blood. It's makeup, you think. It's got to be. But it looks amazingly real. Happy birthday, the guy says in a deep, booming voice. It sounds like pure evil. He stares straight at you. Who's that? Alex whispers in your ear. You shrug. Good question. Then you notice all the stuff the guy is carrying. 3 birthday presents, a big cake box from a nearby bakery, a black cloth bag filled with party favors. Could he be some kind of entertainer for your party? Like a clown or something? He shoves his creepy face up close to yours. I'm Dr. McDeath, he says, lowering his voice to a hoarse whisper. Your parents hired me for this party. You're into horror, right? Horror? Huh. Yeah, you gulp. Dr. McDeath pushes past you and marches into the living room. Oh, brother, you think. How could your parents do this to you? Hire some guy to perform at your party? You're too old for clowns. And besides, this guy is seriously freaky. You glance at your friends. They're really going to razz you for this. Wait a minute. Their faces are lighting up. Hey, they seem to think this guy is cool. All except Sarah. Your parents hired a clown? She asks in a snotty voice. How babyish. What is he gonna do? make balloon animals? Sure, Dr. Macbeth says in his sinister voice. But I forgot to bring balloons. So, I'll have to use you instead.
Word.
He grabs Sarah and lifts her up. With his long, strong arms, he begins pulling her legs, twisting them. Ow! Sarah screams. Let me go! There. Dr. Macbeth sets your friend on the floor. What do you think? He laughs a terrible, deep laugh. You stare in horror at Sarah. What did Macbeth do to her? Sarah doesn't look human anymore. Macbeth has stretched her arms and legs around her body so many times that she looks like a swan. A balloon animal swan.
For a sec, I was gonna go behold the giraffe, but okay.
Help me! She moans. You glance at your friends. Everyone looks about as horrified as you feel. But this can't be real, right? It must be some kind of magic trick or something. If someone was really twisted up like that, they'd be a goner, wouldn't they? Who's next? Mr. Macbeth demands. He points at Josh. You? No! Josh cries. His voice cracks as he backs away. Stop it! Alex shouts at Macbeth. And put Sarah back to normal. Dr. Macbeth eyes Sarah. Normal? He says. She looks pretty normal to me. He lets loose another crazy laugh. Oh, no, you think. This guy is a lunatic. You don't know whether to scream, or run, or get your older brother Brian. But before you decide, the front doorbell rings. Don't answer it, Dr. Macbeth shouts. Should you listen to him? So, do we answer the door, or do we listen to the absolute madman that just did whatever he
That
did?
just went, behold, a swan.
Well, Kyle, you have a great night, bro. Thank you for at least tuning in and helping out here and there. It's been a hell of a night, even though it's split into 3 parts.
Yeah.
Say again, thank you, my guy. Have a great night, and I'll hit you up at some point before the end of this month.
But yeah.
I love you, bro.
To be honest, technical difficulties are a pain in the ass.
You know, we've had worse this month.
I mean,
we've only had one stream this month, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. And yeah, the worst was that one stream. Jesus.
What a shit show.
Dang it.
Well, what do you think? We'll see what you and Jules have to say.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. I mean, though he did put a naysayer in there once.
I don't know if you want to fuck with the guy who just twisted your friend in a balloon animal form and has left you and your friends absolutely horrified. I don't know if you want to disobey or fuck with that guy. Also, worst of all, like if my horror knowledge serves, you let him in.
Yeah.
That's a bad. You don't do that.
That's just the That's just the catalyst of this whole thing. You let that bastard in. You can't.
Even Jules should know that because the fucking Conjuring movies, the shitty as they are or whatever, touch on that.
Yeah.
You know? You don't let him in. That's as old as.
That's as
well,
old
maybe
as,
not the original. Definitely not the what vampires originally were, but maybe the Bram Stoker, fucking interpretation, which also he didn't actually write. Just to clarify, we're well aware, actually, as literary historians, that he didn't write that. He did put his name on it, though. So, I guess he'll pay a visit to that stupid fucking werewolf lodge.
Yeah, and maybe he'll help them become award-winning authors, too. You know.
Well, if he puts his name on it, I guess.
Oh, Lord.
Don't really think he could write. There's a reason somebody else wrote that.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, it's like... Where do the land and the sea meet, Ackerman? What?
Oh.
Where did the land and the sea meet, Ackerman?
Well,
Sure.
what do you think?
I think, I think we better sit down and shut up at this point. But also, fuck that guy. Macdeath. Dear Lord.
Yeah. Well, what? Is he going for like 2 or 3 different things? It's just is that a Macbeth reference?
I don't know. Maybe.
Was he? Is he Scottish? Irish? What's going on here?
He's Scottish, I believe.
McDonald's.
Yeah, cause McBee. Yeah, he was thing with Mars. Soon, next to be Thane of Cordova. Yeah. As soon as people put thoughts in his head, he then decided, I am quite ambitious. This should all be a leader of another land. It's be the king. Heck yeah. Alright.
Yeah. What's that?
Word,
That's a double-ended pen. I didn't have a pencil. I didn't realize that. Well. So what do you think? You gonna answer the door?
No, fam. I want to keep my limbs where they is.
Feels like disobeying this guy might be a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Alright, let's, I better hit this up. You know what? I'm going to use this as an excuse.
That's why I was like, hey. Of course. There we go. You decide not to open the door. Dr. Macdeath's voice is so forceful, you don't want to make him mad at you. Don't look so miserable, he orders you. You're supposed to be having fun. It's your birthday party. A scary birthday to you. Smile. He opens his hideous mouth in a big fake grin. His teeth drip that red stuff all over your living room floor. So what shall we do first? Macbeth snarls at you. Open presents? Play games? Eat cake? No one answers. Your friends are all frozen in fear. You still can't decide if this guy's a clown or a madman. I think I'll go home now, Virginia finally says in a meek voice. You can see she's trembling, but she marches towards the front door. With only 2 steps, Dr. Macdeath reaches the front door ahead of her and blocks her way. No one leaves, he says. His voice sounds deeper and more evil than ever. Understand? No one. You can't keep us here, Mickey challenges. Oh no? Just watch me. Macbeth reaches into his pocket and pulls out a hammer with 2 long metal spikes. With one whack, he pounds the spikes into the door. nailing them to the door frame so you can't get out. Then he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a key. This, my little friends, is the key to that back door, he announces. So don't even try to escape that way. You and Alex exchange terrified glances. Where did this guy get the key to your back door? Now, Dr. Macbeth says. He picks up the big bakery box and sets it down on the dining room table. Who wants cake? None of your friends move. Macbeth reaches into his black cloth bag and pulls out a huge knife. Here, he hands the knife to you. You're the birthday kid. Cut the cake. You take the long, gleaming knife from Dr. Macbeth. It's heavy and sharp and deadly looking. You don't really want to hold it, but Macbeth thrusts the handle at you. Don't cut the cake until he fixes Sarah, Virginia demands. Make him put her back to normal. Oh, please, Dr. Macbeth says. He rolls his ugly rimmed eyes. Just cut the cake. No, you insist. Not until you fix Sarah. Macbeth glares at you angrily. Here, 1 second. Before you go, I have to. You're going to read the next.
Alright.
The next page.
I go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, you finish up that. Alright, so what am I hitting up here?
Hey, just reading that page.
Alright. Alright, so Macbeth lifts Sarah up and twists her arms and legs. Alright, Macbeth rolls his eyes again. You little creeps are going to be the Macbeth of me, he jokes. You think, this guy's really funny. Not. Macbeth lifts Sarah up and untwists her arms and legs. Pretty soon she looks like a girl again. You sigh and rave. Oh, he did it. Maybe the guy isn't seriously freaky after all. Then he opens the bakery box and takes out a big fancy birthday cake with lots of roses. Your name is written on top. Now cut it! Macbeth orders you in a booming voice. You lift the knife and slice through the thick white icing. You start to lift the piece of cake onto a plate. Ah! You scream as you remove the first slice. Bugs, worms, and mice slither out of the cake. They crawl and wriggle all over your dining room table.
Don't forget to get that second Uber to apply it off.
It's only applicable for delivery. Yeah. That was lame.
Oh. I thought put your headphone there.
Oh, yeah.
Right about here, so I can reach it. Put them back in their charger.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Pretty close. Ew! Josh screams. The cake is crawling with all kinds of disgusting creatures. Huge cockroach flings itself off the table towards your feet. You jump away to avoid it. Dr. Macbeth throws back his head and laughs. Now, my little friends, he says, what shall we do next? Play party games or open presents? Choose.
This
So party games or presents, I guess.
Oh,
I mean,
I should use this one. 'Cause I
been
don't
pretty
have-
sinister so far. Right, yeah.
I mean, I'd open the party list myself. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm sure those are going to be pleasant surprises.
Surprise mechanics. You know, loot boxes. Oh, Lord. Yay. Like Bowser. Sorry. Alright, well. Alright. Let's continue.
Oh, hey.
Word.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
joke's
close.
on you, you're still on camera. Handsome man. Think you can.
I gotta get. Be close to me.
Yep.
Good thing they're only like 7 minutes away.
Well, I suppose I will pick the answer for the next one.
Okay, my keys aren't in that part.
Word is actually that one. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Yes, it is, Jules. I haven't gotten them enough on film, so I'll pull them up here. Give him a big kiss while I do it. He ain't gonna like it. Well, I'm doing it anyway. He's so damn handsome. You don't even understand what kind of honor this is, Bruce. Your sister? She never got this. I'm sure Mary will. Big sister Lucia never got to be on camera. We talk about it all the time. I know. Oh, I know you want me. And you're gonna pick you up. Look at that. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's a handsome man. That's a handsome man right there. I know. Here. Back in the window. There you go. I know. Okay. He's a grumpy old man. What you gonna do? Mary Bella. Mary girl. Hey. Yeah. Come here. You gonna be on the camera? Oh, I know you're not a camera shy girl, huh? Unlike your big old man brother. Oh, come here. Oh, that's a deep. You wanna say hi there, buddy? You say hi? Oh, my gosh. That's my baby girl. Oh my goodness. I know. A little free spirit. Can't be contained. Yes. He's an elderly man, but he's still just a baby. He's my baby. Well, I guess, Jules, it's just us for a second. Jeff had to go. There you go, bud. There you go, bud. Yeah, come sit over here on camera. Like I said, your sister never got that chance. She was a floor kitty, and the cameras were never high enough. On top of that, I was very protective of her. I wouldn't let her be on camera. Well, we'll read through this one. We'll get through. Like I said, we'll do one more run of the werewolf one. Probably being a little nicer to Todd. And then... oh, Mary. Oh, she can't help herself. wow, she closed the line on it too. That's impressive, actually. Okay. Well, I think he said presents, and presents is probably not going to be good for us, but we'll go with that. We'll see where that leads us next. I think Jeff's earned a free vote, you know. I want to open presents. You try to control your trembling voice. Good, Dr. Macbeth says, staring at you with his hideous red-rimmed eyes. He grins and reaches for 3 wrapped presents he brought with him. 1 tiny box, a medium-sized package, and a large one wrapped in shiny black paper with ugly green ribbons. Want to open my presents? He asks. Or those wimpy gifts from your so-called friends? An evil smile forms at the corners of his mouth. He looks like he can't wait for you to choose, because either way, it's going to be horrible. You swallow hard. The way he looks, you feel scared to open anything. But you got to pick something. So, should we hope that whatever supernatural fuckery Dr. Macbeth is running on, utilizing, doesn't affect the gifts that our friends brought? Which, it could be. Maybe it's a kid's book. That could be a safe option. Or, do we go ahead and open the madman who's broken into our house as gifts? See, you know, he could have some kind of magic powers that affect the gifts our friends have gotten us somehow, but... Oh no! That's how I feel every day. Constantly falling with these critters. Usually not just because they're cute, but that does happen. Usually it's because one of them trips me while I'm walking in the middle of the night and can't quite see my way. I think they're doing it on purpose, but I'm not certain yet. Love it. I got both ends of the cat lifespan here. Got an old kitty. And I got a little baby kitty. It's actually this next year coming up. She'll be 2. It's not too much longer before she's a full-grown cat. Jesus. It was like just yesterday. She was an itty-bitty baby. Seeing her waddle when she was about 6 months maybe old, and in her Halloween costume last year. It was so damn adorable. Ruse got lucky. First year he was with me, he didn't have to wear any kind of costume. He came from the shelter as an old man. I wanted to make sure he was comfortable, you know. I don't want to thrust that on him. But the next year he had to wear a costume. Well, he wasn't the worst with him, well, actually, but definitely wasn't happy. Whereas poor Mary Bella has never had a year without a costume. Her first year on this planet, she had to wear a costume. Come on, she was so cute in the damn thing. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Well, luckily it's October, so I can actually kind of see. I got all these lights up, so it's not the best showing up on camera, but I can actually see quite well in here. So they can't do it as much as they'd like to. But alright, well, you know what? I'll go with that. We'll open his gifts. I mean, fuck, like I said, he probably can fuck with their gifts, so we might as well play whatever sick little game he's playing. I'll open one of your presents, you tell Dr. Macbeth. You stare at the 3 wrapped birthday gifts set before you. Which one should you open? The little tiny one? It's the size of a box that would hold a pair of earrings. Or the middle one? It's the size of the birthday cake box. Or the large one? It's big enough to hold a television. Okay, so do we go with the little box, the big box, or the average size box? Hey, it's good enough for plenty of women. Oh my God, Jeff actually showed up while he's driving. Jeff, man, you can't be driving and doing this, man. Safety first, bud. Yes, the party games did sound like a Dr. Macbeth trap. The baby death trap. Oh, wait a minute. Holy shit. I feel like I've had this one before, but I didn't realize that. This has to be a Connecticut brewery. I mean, lived here for long enough to know that I can't imagine any fucking other state doing Dudley Town Brewing Company for their name. So, yep, Windsor, right here in Windsor, Connecticut. Yeah. It's not bad. I've had way better sours, more that are a little more sour, but it wasn't bad. It was good. It was tart. It was good. Nice and fruity. Guys, come on, don't be fighting. Yeah, no. Or yeah, you can come over here. I'll sit there if you want. We can move. That way you can have the headline position. Do you want that? I want that. Yeah, sit in the lap of the scarecrow that has just a pillow because leaves were hard to come by this year. Oh, I guess I'll have to break this tie. I'm gonna go with Jules. I think she might have a point here. It did say a pair of earrings. I feel like that's, I mean, how much fucking damage could Macbeth do with a box that big, right? Something that's just like an earring box. Look, I'm sure it's not pleasant, but out of all the options ahead of us, that looks the best. So we'll go with the tiny box. Okay. I'll take the little box, you announced to Dr. Macbeth. Why not, you think? It's so small, how bad can the present inside it be? Jesus. Ah, yes, Dr. Macbeth hisses. He places the small birthday present on the palm of his hand. He bows at the waist and holds it to you. Take it. You jump back as the blood from his teeth splatters onto your face. Now open it, he orders loudly. With trembling hands, you tear at the package. Oh my God, it's a jackrabbit! I'm too young to know what that is! Hey! Cool! You shout when you see what's inside the smallest box. It's 2 tickets to Horror Place! Horror Place is an amusement park. You've always wanted to go there. Yes! Take me with you, Josh demands. Okay, you agree. Let's go. Hey, you think. Horror Place is so cool. Maybe this birthday won't turn out to be so bad after all. Dr. Macdeath lets the other kids at your party go home. Then he drives you and Josh to Horror Place. When you reach the amusement park, Dr. Macdeath hops out the car and watches you go through Horror Place's big black wrought iron gates. They're twisted into the shape of a huge skull. Bye, he calls. For some reason, his voice sounds as if it's mocking you. Have tons of fun. My kind of fun. Goodbye, and good riddance, Josh calls back in a snotty tone of voice. Hey, don't make him mad, you caution Josh. We don't want him coming after us or anything. Don't worry about it. We're home free now, Josh says. Last one in the haunted house is a rotten egg. He races ahead of you into the huge, creepy house that is the central attraction of Horror Place. It's painted black, with bright green slime dripping all over it. Wait, you call to Josh, running up to catch up with him. You dash through the double doors and plunge into darkness. Josh? You call out softly into the dark. But there's no answer. It takes a minute for your eyes to adjust to the dark. Inside the haunted house is a maze of rooms. Most of them are draped in cobwebs. A dim, eerie, greenish light glows from somewhere down a long hall. Josh? You call again. No answer. Oh, man, you think. Where did he go? You take a few cautious steps forward and gulp. You know where the green glow is coming from, you realize. The floor. It's covered with something unreal. Something that looks like it came out of a Goosebumps book. It's a green glob of shimmering, jiggling goop. Hey, if you're a Goosebumps fan, then you know that we're about to get another, that's probably the other one that people, well, definitely Goosebumps fans would know, but people are getting a little more into Goosebumps. Monster blood. It shows up a lot in, actually, these books. It shows up here and there. And it's a nice connecting thing. It actually kind of drives some of the canon timeline or story or plot bits that do connect in the Goosebumps books. So it's kind of neat to see it here. Monster blood! Oh boy! You have a bad feeling about this. A door stands half open at the end of the hall. Josh could be in there, but you have to cross over the monster blood to get there. There's also a huge ballroom to your right. It's very dark inside, but you can see fake, filmy white ghosts whirling around the dance floor. But then you notice that one of the dancers looks more like a kid. A real kid. Could it be Josh? So, do we jump the monster blood and whatnot and go looking for Josh in the long hallway, or do we hope that that's his silhouette we see in the ballroom? Ooh. Oh, I forgot to move. My bad, Bruce. You know what? Let's see if I can give you even more attention. Won't go too far that way. That's fine. Could have been normal. I will find a good view of you, Cat. Down the hallway, huh? Okay. Aha. Been there. Okay, good enough for me. Long as you're right there in frame, Bruce. You don't even know because you're a cat. Down the hallway. That's another vote. Okay. Alrighty. Down the hallway we go. Hopefully I'm not off kilter with my mic. Perfect. Nervously, you take a step towards the hall. You reluctantly stick out the toe of your shoe into the green goop. Your heart pounds wildly, waiting in terror for the monster blood to affect you in some horrible way, just like it did in the Goosebumps book. Nothing happens. Yow! All at once you feel a forceful, magnetic pull, pulling you down to the floor. Oh no, it's sucking you in and swallowing you up. You begin to slide into the green jelly-like mass. Ah! You scream. You squeeze your eyes shut tight and let out another piercing, blood-curdling scream. Ah! The monster blood sucks you onto your back. Help! You cry. The green glob oozes up around your shoulders, your face towards your mouth, smothering you. Ah! You let out the scream of a lifetime. Pure terror fills your voice, your throat. Zzz. You blink as the lights in the house flip on, blinding you. With your eyes adjust, you see a dark form towering above you. You blink again and gasp. Towering over you is a guy in khakis and a navy blue polo shirt? Yes, a normal, regular guy. No scary makeup, no fangs dripping blood. Just a nice-looking college student with bushy eyebrows and a big smile. Hey, great scream, he says. He reaches out to offer you a hand. I'm Bob Morton. I'm in charge of sound effects here at Horror Place. You want a job as a screamer? Screamer? You ask, bewildered. Yeah, doing sound effects, Bob explains. We got a ton of spooky rooms in this place. We use screaming sounds in most of them. On tape. But you're better than the stuff we've got. So I want to hire you and retape the screams. I'll pay you tons of money. What do you say? For tons of money, you say yes. As fast as you possibly can. But what about my friend Josh? You ask. He disappeared in here a few minutes ago. Oh. Don't worry, Bob says, leading you into one of the smaller rooms. We gave him a job too. He's right here. Bob points to a coffin in the middle of a small dungeon-like room. You stop short. In the coffin, you see the body of a boy in Josh's clothes. It's laid out like a corpse, and it has no head. Ah! You scream. Did they really cut off Josh's head? Great scream, Bob says cheerfully, holding a small handheld tape recorder in front of your face. I knew you'd be good at this. But, you stammer. Bob laughs and walks over to the corpse. Don't worry. It's not real, he explains. We just borrowed your friend's clothes to give you a good scare. He slaps the rubber corpse to show you. But wait until you see what we did with your pet cat, he adds with a nasty smile. Well, go on. Scream again. You're getting paid for it. So, you might as well scream your head off. all the way to the end. You know, I don't think our buddy was actually murdered. I think that whatever they've got with our childhood cat is very cruel and very calculated. They would have had to have, like, actually known our childhood cat at home. That's pretty fucked up. You know, in terms of endings we've gotten so far, ranking tonight, that's just a cut below, I think, the working with the monsters. Like, that's a neutral, kind of ending. You know what I mean? What do you think, Jules? What do you think, girl? Is that definitely not the worst one we've got so far, right?
I literally heard we got filthy fucking rich.
Well, something like that. I don't
Or
necessarily
at least
know.
filthy.
Probably.
I mean, screaming my butt off at an amusement at the best horror themed amusement park sounds like a.
What's the?
pretty good.
I feel like there was one more. Oh, no, it's just that one more time. Perfect. You made it one time for the last
Word.
the last big one. Perfect. After that, there's just the books here physically. That's a lot easier to deal with. Well,
Unfortunately,
look, the stream issues have been issues with the stream. That's Xfinity, other things.
Yeah. But things happen.
Yeah. This one, at least I won't have to load or switch between pages.
Yeah. Word.
It's pretty easy when it's physical.
No, that's fair.
What did Jules say?
Lose my voice in the first 10 minutes of the screaming.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fair.
Damn. Usually it takes me at least a couple hours to get girl loses her voice from screaming. Right away? Damn. Usually it's the dude who falls short on that one. That's surprising.
Oh my. I knew you were going there. That's why I was waiting.
Did that pause give you the tingle?
No.
In your neck.
When you said that, I'm like, no. You paused too long for that one.
I did. I went too Shatner with it. Okay, so we're gonna redo the werewolf one, and I will say, I know, regardless of our votes, I know I vaguely remember where we went earlier. So I will say we're gonna be a little nicer to Todd, I think, this time.
Okay, that's the right one.
But we'll see, because there might be
And
a completely different path, in terms of
and you got free large fries.
nice.
Word. Yeah, I was trying to play along while I was.
I reacted to that
Yeah.
in the video.
Just the
What are
fact-
you doing? You're gonna be safe. Drive. Don't-
It's like I was in the middle of the drive-through while that vote was going on.
Okay, here we go
Like,
again.
I was waiting for the food.
Nerd alert! Nerd alert! We interrupt your perfect summer vacation at Deep Woods Lake to bring you this special nerd news. Your parents have invited their best friends, Mr. and Mrs. Morris, and their super nerd son, Todd, to share the cabin with you and your family this year. You can't believe it. Your worst nerdmare has just come true.
Word.
This can't be happening to me. You sail out as your family minivan pulls up to Woods World. You've already spotted the Morris' car. It's parked beneath a string of colored lanterns hanging over the entrance to Woods World. Woods World is the cabin community that your family has vacationed at every summer since you were a baby. Then you spot Todd. He's gawky, stringy-haired, and wears thick black-rimmed glasses. Hey! Hey! What do you say? Todd calls to you, his big hand whirly-birds out the car window with a nerdy wave. Be nice, your mom cautions. Maybe Todd is different now. says your dad. Oh, he's different, all right.
Bigger.
You moan.
Sharp.
From everyone else on this whole planet.
Nerdier than he was before.
Your minivan and the Morris' car both roll up the gravel drive next to Evergreen Cabin. You gaze around. Nothing has changed since last summer. The woods behind your cabin are still dark and deep. The sparkling blue lake in front of the cabin is as smooth as glass. A narrow, sandy beach stretches into an easy curve around the shoreline of the lake. The sun is almost set, leaving behind a fiery pink-orange glow in the sky. There's enough daylight left for you to notice the note taped to the screen door of your cabin. Cool! You cry as you jump out of the car. That must be a note from my friends, you tell your parents. You sprint across the lawn, up to the porch steps. You pull the note off the cabin door. You unfold the note and read it aloud. Kids only campfire tonight. 8 p.m. at the beach. Wonderful, your mom cries as she hurries up behind you. It's only 7 o'clock now. You can help unload the car and go. This will be a perfect opportunity for the other Woods World kids to meet Todd. And a perfect opportunity for them to think I'm a nerd too, because I'm with him, you mutter. But no one hears you. Your parents and Mr. and Mrs. Morris have gone inside the cabin. You watch Todd unload his stuff from the car as he pulls out a red box. 3 very large red-haired boys bike up your driveway. They're the Murphy brothers, Jess, Buck, and Sharky. Welcome to Woods World. Nerdo, the oldest brother Sharky taunts Todd. Sharky is 15. He looks as if he's been lifting weights since he was 2 years old. Last summer, a kid told you that Sharky got his nickname because getting into a fight with him is like trying to survive a shark attack. I see you brought us a present, Sharky says to Todd. He grabs the box and tosses it to his youngest brother, Jess. Hey! Todd shouts. That's my pewter figure collection. Bring that box back. Tears form in his eyes as the Murphy brothers pedal away, taking the box with them. You try to pretend that you don't see Todd crying, but this kid is not a quiet sniffler. He's a loud sobber. Boo! Boo! Todd cries. Tears spurt out of his eyes like a water main break in the middle of Main Street. All right, you finally say. I'll go to the campfire and get your precious pewter collection back. I'm coming too, Todd says. He wipes his nose on his sleeve. Gross. Like that burp that coincidentally took place around the same time as I was reading this the first time that Mr. Chat pointed out.
Oh, yeah. That was,
That's just a good callback for part 3 right there.
Yeah. I mean, the third part usually does call back the first part in multiple good ways.
Well, that or it sets up the mask he's going to wear for the rest of the franchise that he's iconic for.
Or it just literally turns into contrived lazy writing due to multiple rewrites and bullshit.
Also, it may or may not have 3D effects in it, thanks to a gimmick. You glance over the porch. The parents are so busy talking they don't notice that Todd's tears are flooding the place. You notice, though. You have to decide whether you're going to bring Todd to the campfire or leave him to cry in the cabin. So here's our first choice where we differed the first time. I know we didn't bring him with us, and we don't have to. We could still choose the same path for a minute, and I'll let it slide. Because there's probably a different path we could have taken after ditching his ass. However, we also have the choice to actually bring him with us this time, and things might be a little different.
Well, he might douse the fire, the campfire, with his tears.
Yeah.
I mean,
cry all over it, the little bitch.
The little bastard. I mean...
Look, I want to be on Team Todd, but Todd fucked us in the end. So I can't.
I mean, personally, even if you lose 10 minutes, your voice in 10 minutes of screaming, they're gonna need your recording for less than 10 minutes anyways, so you'll get your money
I don't think they're paying you by the fucking
hour. No, I think they're just paying you for the recording session.
Well, yeah. Like, I guess I don't know how that differs too between actors and voice actors, but I don't think you would pay by the hour. Probably paid essentially a flat sum before you even really begin.
Right. I think it's like X per session.
Maybe. I mean, for additional filming, they probably do. Well, depending on your contract, probably have to
Yeah.
pay you more, but he can be nice later. Fair enough. We'll ditch his ass again. Fuck him. Look, he's just gonna be a drag, all right? At least at first. And he definitely didn't help us before, so I don't feel bad about this. Because he got us killed last time with his stupid fucking howling. Well, he didn't get us killed, but he got us a bad ending. He led us to end real quick, so. You leave Todd to cry alone at the cabin. You stay here and unpack your stuff, you say to Todd. I'll go to the campfire and get the box back for you. You hurry out the cabin door, and you head for the usual campfire spot at the south end of the beach. A giant fire is already blazing when you arrive. You see a friend, Lauren Woods. Her parents own Woods World. She and the regular crowd of Woods World kids are sitting around the fire listening to Sharky Murphy tell a creepy story. Remember the legend of the werewolves? Sharky is saying seriously. At first you may think you are talking to a friend. Then, when the moon comes out from behind a cloud, you'll see hair begin to grow on your friend's face. Fangs take the place of teeth. A voice that was once human turns into a beastly howl. Shaky pauses and lowers his voice to a whisper. Look, he says, the full moon is out tonight. This is a perfect night for the werewolves of Woods World to appear. No one is safe here. Not now, not ever. Sharky laughs an evil laugh as he finishes his story. The kids sitting around the campfire study each other's faces, searching for hair, maybe fangs. As clouds cover the full moon, the campfire party breaks up and everyone says goodnight. Lauren Woods laughs as she calls to you. Nighty-night. Don't let the werewolves bite. Did you ever see a werewolf, Sharky? One of the younger kids asks before he leaves. Ha! Shh, laughs Sharky. My brothers and I saw plenty of werewolf tracks in the woods just before we came to this campfire. Isn't that right, Jess? Yeah, the youngest Murphy brother says. We saw the wolf tracks when we were burying that nerdy kid's box. So, you think to yourself, they buried Todd's box. But where? You promised to get the box back for Todd. But should you go out alone tonight when the moon is full? So we can either go back to the cabin, or like we did last time, we still got enough choices, I think, where we could make the same decision we did last time, but we can either go out looking for the box like we did last time, or we can just go back to the cabin. Oh, Lordy.
Sounds like we're going to be nice now.
Now maybe we should check out him.
I mean,
Oh, Jules, this is I'll show it to you on 21st, but this is a little bullhead. So it's actually a bong head, but I brought it to work like last week, and what was her name? Ariel or whatever? Not the newest coworker, but the newer girl or whatever. Was like, oh shit, oh cool, it's a skull, and I was like, yeah, wish I had my cards, but it's not until the middle of the week I go to the dispensary. I mean, it'll probably be dead when you get here on the 21st, but I can repack it. We can repack it. That's not hard. All right, we'll be nice this time. We'll take her advice on this.
Yeah. Cause I wanted to see the alternate path there.
I don't think this, like I said, some of the paths kind of like crisscross and stuff, and I think even if we one more time kept the same path, I think we would have had different options. Like when it gave us the go down thing, I don't think that choice earlier between like howling or jump, whatever. I think they both would have been either fails or there would have been a path the other way. The full moon, the black sky, and the thought of werewolves in the woods help you decide what to do. You are definitely going back to the cabin. You can always hunt for the box in the morning. As you walk along the path back to Evergreen Cabin, Lauren catches up with you. I'm sure glad you're back this summer. This werewolf thing is really bad for business. You don't really believe that there are werewolves in these woods, do you, Lauren? You ask. I didn't until I started hearing the howling, she says quietly. Have you heard it yet? Give me a break. You laugh as you reach your cabin. It's probably just the wind blowing through the trees. Yeah, probably, Lauren agrees. She nervously twists a strand of her long black hair around her finger. Well, see you tomorrow. The lights are all out in your cabin. You enter quietly. You tiptoe past your parents and the Morrises' room. They're all sleeping, but you hear a noise coming from the room you're sharing with Todd. What is it? The noise you hear is Todd crying into his pillow. You're too tired to talk now, and instead you kick off your sneakers and climb into your bed with your clothes on. Just as you start to drift off to sleep, you hear, "Ho! Oh, oh, oh!" Did you hear that? Todd cries. He jumps out of bed and hurries over to your bedside. The light from the full moon casts an eerie glow over Todd's terrified face. Don't be afraid. It's only the wind howling, he muttered. How? Oh, oh, oh! Todd leaps onto your bed and screams, It's a wild animal! Before you can answer, a rock with a note attached flies through your open window and lands on the wooden floor. You push Todd aside and wriggle out of bed. You pick up the rock, tear the note off, and read aloud. The werewolves of Woods World. They loved to see red. So the box that was yours is now their box instead. The werewolves of Woods World disappear at dawn. So you must find the box before night is gone. Okay, Todd, you announce. You fold up the note and slip it in the pocket of your jeans. This means war. Yeah! Todd agrees with a sudden burst of courage. He grips your arm and asks, What werewolves? Where? That's exactly what we're gonna find out, you reply. You quickly fill Todd in on Sharky's story about the werewolves. You slip into your sneakers as Todd pulls jeans over his Looney Tunes pajamas. Then, holding a flashlight in your hand and a nervous Todd in the other, you sneak out the front door. Slowly, you and Todd creep down the porch steps, and you step into the grass and stop. You hear rustling in the bushes near the cabin. "Who's there?" You demand in a loud whisper. The only answer is another haunting howl from somewhere deep in the woods. Clouds cover the full moon now, making it difficult to see the path. You spot 2 sets of blinking lights in the distance. 2 red lights blink in the direction of the path leading towards the beach. 2 white lights blink in the opposite direction, down a path that leads into the woods. "Which way?" Todd asks, clinging onto your arm. To the beach or the other lights? Yes.
Do we go to the...
Well, werewolves can't surf, right?
What?
Do werewolves surf? Werewolves are some baby boomer shit. They might. They might be out there listening to the Beach Boys.
No, they're definitely playing volleyball to Kenny Loggins.
That's not werewolves. That's just 2 hairy gay men. Jesus Christ.
Well, they were playing during the day. They could be werewolves, you dork.
They're day wolves, if anything. Out to glitter in the sun.
Yeah. I think Jules had to correct you on that one.
Oh no!
Them's bears.
Them's bears, yes! Winnie the Pooh!
Oh, Balda.
Oh shit! Did Xi Jinping!
The lone sharks are coming for you, Winnie. The jokes are happening again. Now I'm disappointed.
What the fuck? That's an interesting one. Yeah, that's still my favorite snap of that. Now I'm disappointed. Now he's disappointed. Now he's disappointed. 40 fucking minutes into this train wreck. Now he's disappointed.
I was disappointed in the scene. You knew that. But that was a good, but that was a fun one. That was funny. I'm like, I'm not going to explain it to him.
I think, if I remember correct, Eric Roberts or whatever his name is in Carnosaur, so that'll be fun for the drink game.
Oh, nice.
I think he's in it. He's in one of the Carnosaur movies, but I can't remember his first one. I'll tell you this. Get ready to watch a bulldozer or cat or whatever become a forklift. You'll see what I mean. Like, a piece of equipment changes to another piece of equipment in a pivotal fucking scene. And it's...
Wow.
You'd have to be blind to not notice. You literally have to be blind to not notice it.
I mean, cat does make both. Don't they?
No, the equipment is... You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll be like, oh, that is not the same thing that he was fighting the thing with a second ago. Same thing. It's a dinosaur. It's Carnosaur. It's a dinosaur.
No, that's not the same thing that he's fighting the dinosaur with.
It's a half rip-off of Jurassic Park. Because it is actually based on a book and takes the title from a book that doesn't take a lot of things from that book. That came out, actually, I think before Jurassic Park. But, yeah, it's capitalizing on the dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
But it's doing its own thing with that. It's not fucking Asylum or whatever where it's like, yeah, this is yeah, your grandmother bought this because she thought this version. It's Frozen was Frozen, the Disney movie. Because of your grandmama's poor vision, some terrible company fucking made money. If only she'd listen. But that stopped 40 years ago. I don't blame her. To be fair, Okay, let's see. What do you think, and what's Jules think?
Well, I think we went on that joke for far too long.
What do you think, Jules? Do you want to go to the beach, or do you want to go deeper into the woods? Look, I come from a landlocked state. My answer is the woods. I feel safer there than at the beach. And I'm not scared of the beach or nothing. Like, I'll go to the ocean right now. Pitch black, swim naked in it. No fear. I don't know how you people are afraid of fucking sharks and shit. I really just don't. But don't get me wrong. I don't want to be stranded out in the middle of the ocean. That's terrifying. Whereas being stranded out in the middle of the woods, I don't know. I'll live. I'll make it through safe. But the creatures that inhabit them? Oh, come on, I'm safe.
Apparently the vote says we go a layer deeper.
Well, I mean, you can't figure that the werewolves would be hiding at the beach. Unless they are actually listening to the Beach Boys. I don't see it happening.
Yeah. Well, then they'd be their wolves.
Well, it'd be more like a teenage werewolf circa 1965. Which is now
it would just be
elderly wolf. It's an elderly werewolf. I was a senior citizen werewolf. You decide to take the path through the woods that leads to the white lights. Please hurry, Todd begs you. I need my box back. Those pewter figures are like my best friends. Get them back or my name isn't Phineas Z. Smeltzner's. Holy fucking shit.
No wonder they call him Todd.
Hold on. Or my name isn't Phineas Z. Smeltzenzer. Seltzer. Smeltzen Seltzer. Holy shit, that's such a dumb name.
That's a mouthful.
Jesus.
Jesus.
It's a mouthful to like comprehend at first, but it's actually not that hard. There's a part of it seltzer. Smeltzen Seltzer. That's it. It's spelled weird, but phonetically it's just Smeltzen Seltzer, which is just fucking dumb. We'll get them back, or my name isn't Phineas Z. Smeltzen Seltzer, you say. But your name isn't Phineas Z. Smeltzen Seltzer, Todd answers. He misses the joke completely. Oh, bother. Holy shit, you
shit.
sigh.
They're becoming Winnie the Pooh.
Come on, Todd. Let's follow this path. You start to hike into the woods. The path is lined with a wall of thick, dark bushes. 2 lights probably mean trouble, Todd warns. He follows too closely behind you. He keeps stepping on your heels. More like triple trouble when you're dealing with the Murphy brothers, you add. You don't really care about Todd's box. But you don't think the bully should wreck anyone's vacation at Woods World. Not even nerdy Tom's. Or, I said Tom.
Tom?
Freudian slip. Not even nerdy Todd's vacation. A strange noise ahead of the path catches you and Todd's attention. It sounds like twigs cracking. What's that? Todd asks, flinging it to your arm, the nerdy bitch he is.
That sounds like Todd.
Yeah. You hear the noise again, and then you spot a person hiding in the shadows of an evergreen tree. Who's there? You stutter. You shine your flashlight at the person's face. Lauren! You cry. What are you doing out here so late? Lauren Woods squints into the glare of the flashlight. Hey! Get that light out of my eyes! She calls. You point the beam at the ground, and Lauren steps out from behind a tree. I saw weird lights blinking outside my cabin window. I decided to investigate, Laura explains. What about you? What are you creeping around in the woods at night? The Murphy brothers stole Todd's red tin box with his pewter figure collection in it. You tell her. You would introduce Lauren to Todd and continue. We're out looking for it. I'll help, Lauren volunteers. Let's just hope we find the box and not the Murphys. They're bigger and meaner than... Oops.
I mean, where are we?
Lauren trips on something and grabs onto Todd. Todd reaches out for you. Like dominoes, you all fall down in a line. Your flashlight shines into a mound of freshly dug dirt. You glance around. There's a lot of piles of dirt. Hey, you say. We've either landed in a gopher's paradise or someone has buried something here. Let's start digging. All three of you pick different mounds of fresh dirt and start digging with your hands. In minutes, you and Lauren stand up at the exact same time and shout, I found it! You're both holding up identical looking red tin boxes. My collection! Todd shrieks. You take a closer look at the two boxes. Sorry, Todd. You announce, I don't think either one of these boxes is the ones we're looking for. Lauren hands you the box she found. You show Todd the one that's labeled Smarts Box. The other one is labeled Super Strength Box. You're just about to open them when you hear a chilling, How! Oh, oh, oh! A thundering, crashing noise comes from the woods in front of you. Something is coming towards you. Fear grips you. You clutch the two boxes tightly. How! Oh, 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 oh! You dash across the path and crouch behind a large rock. The wall of brushes bursts apart. A snarling, red-eyed, sharp-fanged beast bounds through the leaves. Ah! Todd and Laura begin to scream. It's a werewolf! Todd yells in horror. Lauren covers her eyes and screams, I can't look! The darkness makes it impossible to see clearly. And you're afraid if you turn your flashlight on the beast, you can barely make out the form of a werewolf. It's standing on all four legs. Todd and Lauren are cornered by the beast. They're screaming for help. The werewolf hasn't spotted you yet. You have no weapons. What can you do? But wait. You've got it. The boxes. Maybe one of the boxes will help you. If you open the Smarts box, maybe you'll be able to figure out a genius plan to defeat the werewolf. But then again, if you are super strong, you can fight the werewolf and win. Which box should you open first? We going brains or bronze, baby?
Oh, man.
That's a simple question, right? That's a simple choice. Brains or bronze? I mean, bronze has got to be more valuable than brains. Not in the long run, but in the short term, right? Bronze,
this,
B-R-O-N-Z-E. Oh. Sorry. I had to actually spell it out because I knew that phonetically it was going to sound the same, but in writing it wouldn't work. It would have been funnier. I mean, I spelled it out. Yeah, I am a prick.
You look like a prick.
Long time, buddy. He's gonna go strong, huh? Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
it might be. I don't know. They both sound like they're like kind of equal. They probably both kind of succeed, but lead you down a different path. That's my best guess.
I mean,
I could be wrong, and one of these could be a very bad fail. Sometimes you trick shit, but
or what if they're both some kind of fail? That shit happens too.
that's true. We have run down the Carnival of Horrors. We've gone through that enough times where I do know that you're right. There is a path that simple paths are fails. But there's also that one's that one's one of the interesting ones because it's one of the earlier on ones that's not a special edition one where they don't give you a paper and tell you to write things down, but they do give you an inventory and be like, remember that you have this, like the chocolate bar, the monster blood that come in handy later on, and you're like, yeah, so if we didn't take this path, we would be dead. And some that even if you get it, it doesn't help, and actually not having it might help you. Have no fear. Super strength is here, you call out. Lauren and Todd are still screaming. The werewolves move closer and closer to them. Using your ordinary strength, you open the box. You expect to see some mega vitamins. Instead, the box is filled with ordinary-looking O's cereal. The werewolf snarls. It lunges right for Todd's throat. Save us! Todd shouts. Here goes, you say. You tossed a fistful of O's into your mouth. Oh my. Super strength fills your body. Your shirt rips at the seams. Enormous muscles bulge and burst out of the torn material. Wow! You gasp. This could be fun. But you know that looks aren't everything, and are these new muscles as strong as they appear to be? The werewolf is ready to dig its fangs into Todd's neck. You flex your muscles. Another seam tears open at the shoulder of your shirt. You place a finger under the werewolf's arm and start to lift. Oh no, I hope this works, you pray. I did it! You shout. You're amazed at your power. With no trouble at all, you lift the surprised werewolf into the air, just by the strength of one finger. And just to teach the werewolf a lesson, you twirl it around in the air above your head. Then you fling the beast far, far into the woods. Your super strength did the job. Ho, 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 cries the airborne wolf all the way back to the dark woods. You really do have super strength, Todd cries. You have all the power now. Not so fast, says a scratchy voice from out of nowhere. I'm the one with all the power here. You gasp when you see who's talking. A troll no more than 1.5 feet high. He's standing on a rock with tiny feet apart, fists curled and a smirk on his work-filled green face. I'm the master of the box. Whoever eats from the super strength box is my servant. The troll stares right at you with his beady black eyes, then laughs in your face. Ha! You think you have power? Pipsqueak. The beast you just hurled was nothing but a small dog until I fed him my magic O's. I have the power. Only I have it. Bow down to your master, slave. I'm not your slave. Fire back at him. You flex the muscle on your arms. Your arms now look like a mountain range. I can flatten you in a second. You could. But, will you? So we can ask Todd or Lauren for advice, or we can grab a nearby branch and bat that motherfucker to the moon!
I'd go for the stands, bro.
You go for baseball practice?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I played plenty of t-ball back in my day, I tell you what. I've prepared for this moment all of 4th grade.
This is the time where all my training.
Watch out! I put a lot of cork into this bag.
Oh, you thought you thought I was playing with a wooden bat.
Shit. The way your skull cracked, I'm gonna call you softball.
Whoa. And we're gonna tell him that. Grab the stick.
You know, I feel like I have to make a lesbian joke because I made a gay joke earlier. That we had the bear joke. I think softball was mentioned. I don't know where the joke is, but I know it's in there.
Apparently we're thinking of becoming sluggers now.
Another vote for it too? Alright. Yikes! You scream. A huge pack of werewolves, moving at the top speed, burst onto the scene. They're half man, half wolf. Fair. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, that's...
Foam slides from their open mouths. Bits of leftovers from their recent victims hang from their fangs and claws. There's no doubt in your mind you'll be their next victim. You quickly aim the flashlight beam directly at them. Maybe you can blind the wolves for a minute with your light. Now you can see the whole pack clearly. All their red eyes are on one thing. You. You're still holding on to the smarts box. Of course, you cry. You reach in the box and shove some cereal in your mouth. You swallow a few O's and immediately feel like a genius. Now that you're so smart, Lauren says, what should we do? The werewolves are too close. You have to start howling. It's your only hope.
Oh, God.
Ho! 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 Ho!
Sorry.
You and Todd take turns howling to keep the werewolves away.
And we're doing it again.
You have been standing there howling for hours. So far, it's working. There is not a werewolf in sight. Good job. Keep up the howling until the end. I can't believe that looped back to the same ending. Fuck, that's hilarious. Maybe we should have kept going the way we were going until we got in the cave and then been like, nah, alright, fuck this kid.
Jump.
Fuck. That caught me off guard. I really didn't see it looping us back to that very ending again. That blew my mind. I was like, oh, maybe it's a similar ending, vibing off the same thing. That makes sense. It's not. And then I was like, no. Is it only gonna mention those two? It did. That's the same ending. Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
I'll read one more as an encore as Jeff's heading out. And, that'll probably be it for this Goosebumps night. I mean, we made, honestly, not bad. I mean, it got split up into at least 3 parts, and that's terrible. But
Mr. Chat will come for the encore.
even last year when we did the, that would be something. Mr. Chat showed up for the encore. But even last year, when we did it, I think it got split up into 2. Although last year it was like 2 and then like an hour and a half. So like, it did it once. It didn't do it twice. That was kind of weird that it did that tonight. So I'll pose to you, Jules, for the since you're the only one should be showing up in the chat, I assume, for this. Me scusi. We have 2 that we've done in years past. We have Welcome to the Wicked Wax Museum, and we have Scream of the Evil Genie. So you want to go to the Wicked Wax Museum, or do you want to deal with the the evil genie? The evil genie is an interesting one. Not quite necessarily what you might expect at first. Done it a couple times, I think a couple of years in a row too. But we've also done the Wicked Wax pretty frequently here and there. You might be surprised and happy with the Genie one, but again, up to you. Also, if you haven't noticed, Jules, because he's so he blends in after he's getting all still and whatnot. There's show me your eyes. No. There's a kitty over there. Sam Roosevelt. He's sitting there giving his executive decisions. Probably judging us. The second one. So the Genie then. Okay. I think the first time that was the one I went with. Second. See, it's he is beautiful. Yes, he is. Wait till you actually get to meet him. Ah, Jules, and you're gonna love him. Wait till you get to actually sit there and feel his fur. Now they say that cats that are like his age, like 15 years, cats that are getting that old, that are into the like geriatric years and stuff, they say they lose their luster and their fur. That's a lie. Wait till you get into this Angora haired kitty's fluff. Got some dreads in there, because it's honestly hard for an Angora cat to take care of their fur, especially if you're fucking 80. It's still so soft and smooth and thick. It's amazing. I'm jealous of that cat's hair. Okay. Let's see, where is this one begin? I think we got a good couple pages before they're gonna drop a choice on us. Hey, yes, Jeff, thank you. He is a clever ruse. Anybody home? You call, charging into your house after school one day. The door bangs behind you. Silence. Total silence. Hello? Mom? Dad? Anybody? No answer. Weird, you think. You drop your school books on the living room table and hurry towards the kitchen. Why is there no one around? Not even your brother or sister. You've never come home to find the place empty. Your footsteps creak on the floor as you head for the kitchen door. Mom? You call again. Nothing. You feel a little creepy all alone in the house. Then you think of something that makes you grin. No one's here. You can do anything you want. Time to raid the refrigerator. You zoom into the kitchen and yank open the fridge door. Yes, it's packed. There's some leftover pizza, a whole container of nacho cheese sauce, chocolate cake, a big bottle of fruit punch, and 2 6-packs of cola, and fried chicken legs. You're reaching for some cake when something catches your eye. Hey, did one of those cola cans move? You stare at the cola can. Nothing happens. It's only a can of soda, you tell yourself. The silence must be getting to you. You grab the cola from the 6-pack, along with some chips and a slab of chocolate cake. Why not? You don't usually have a chance to pig out like this. Then you head for the family room. You flop down on the couch in front of the TV. No battle over the remote today. Where is everybody? Anyway, you wonder again. You flip up the tab on the cola can to open it. Instantly, you hear fizzy gas escaping. Psst. Whoa! The fizzing won't stop. You shove the can away from you, holding it out from your body. The can must have been shaken up. A fine, wet spray shoots out all over you. Then a cloud of misty white gas begins escaping from the can. Your eyes widen as the cloud of gas grows bigger and bigger. It fills the room like a giant mushroom cloud. Your mouth drops open in awe. Something else is coming out of the can. Something alive. With a loud hissing sound, a ghostly, life-size young woman squeezes out of the cola can and floats in front of you. Ouch! She exclaims. She shakes herself off like a wet dog. The mist scatters around her. That hurt! For another second, she hovers above the coffee table. Her form is thin and airy, like a hologram. Then she suddenly becomes solid. She drops to the ground and lands on 2 feet with a thud. Hi, she greets you. What's up? You don't answer her. You can't. You're too shocked to make your mouth move. Instead, you stare at the amazing person standing in your family room. She's got spiky red-purple hair and 5 earrings. She's wearing a fuzzy, short black sweater and baggy blue jeans with black combat boots. Hey, I'm talking to you, she yells. Hi, you answer. You're too surprised to say much else. She's cool, you think, watching her strut around as if she owns the place. Definitely cool. Nice place. Sort of, she exclaims with a snotty kind of laugh. She flops down at a big stuffed chair across from you, stretches her legs out and lets her combat boots fall onto the coffee table with a clunk. She flashes you a big smile. Okay, let's cut to the chase, she rattles off. My name's Jenna, I'm a genie, and you've got 3 wishes. Boom, boom, boom. Whatever you want. 3 things. Fame, fortune, a giant bag of diamond rings. You name it. Except, I don't do windows. And I don't do guns, knives, or death. If you want to off someone, get another genie. Got that? Yeah, you mutter, finding your voice. So what's it gonna be? Make your first wish, she insists. Before you can ask one of the zillion questions swimming around your brain, Jenna snaps her fingers. Oops, wait, she cries. There's something I forgot to tell you. The most important part. When you want to make another wish, you've got to open the cola can again. Then, whoosh! I'll pop out and say, what's up? And we can boogie from there. Got it? No! You shake your head hard. I don't get any of this. How did you get into that can in the first place? And how can I open it again if it's already open? And how can you come out again? You're already out. It's a genie thing, Jenna explains with a toss of her head. Believe me, I'll be in there. Take my word for it. You're too astonished to argue with her. Is this for real? Okay, hurry up, Jenna says. Make a wish. I don't have all day. And our options are We can choose to be a big celebrity. We could choose to be the richest kid in the world. Or we could choose to be the best looking kid in the world. Or we could choose to wish for something else besides money, fame, or good looks. So we got 4 options. So you don't usually get quite that many options unless they're doing like that multiple choice thing where you pick a couple of them. So. Celebrity. Oh, okay, so fame, fortune, good looks, or something else. Vague, like, you know? It really tells that something else is. And I'll be honest, it's that we don't do this one enough for me to remember. Probably did do it like last year, just the year before, and I couldn't tell you. I know we've done like at least 3 of the 4 options. Well, I feel like we've done that one, but I feel hopeful. That even if we have, it's not one of the ones that outs you immediately. I know there's one that I'm pretty sure out of those 3 I know is an instant game over. So, and it's not this one. Oh, I vaguely remember this one now. I vaguely remember this one. I'm sure Jeff probably popped in the chat after or is listening while he's driving, and it's like, wait, we've done that one. I know that's... Wait. It's given us a good couple pages, so it's probably not likely to instantly get us. For a minute, you don't know what to say. This totally cool genie pops out of a cola can and offers you 3 wishes. You can't believe it. But you know what you'll wish for. Something awesome. You can picture it there in front of you. Before you put it into words, you hear a car pull up. Uh-oh, you tell the genie quickly. My mom's home. You gotta hide. Come on, to my room. Motioning for her to follow you, you race down the hall. You push Jenna behind your closet door so your mom won't see her when she comes in. And you know your mom will come in any minute now. She always does. First thing every day when you get home from school, she nags you about your homework. Then she scolds you about not making your bed. And then insists you clean your room. Hi, lambkins! Your mom calls as she enters the house. You cringe when you hear the babyish name. Jenna snorts. She pretends to put a finger down her throat and fakes a gag. You giggle. You're so cool. I wish you were my mom. You blurt out. You wish I were your mom? Jenna declares. I can do that. Uh-oh. You just made your first wish. Turn to page 136. I felt you needed the subtext of the... BAM! Door slams at the back of the house, startling you. Someone's home. Wait a minute, you think. You already heard your mom's footsteps down the hall, so who just came in? You pop out of your room and spot your big brother Randy bounding into the family room. He's 16 years old and really clumsy. Your mom says he's at an awkward age. His hands and feet seem too big for the rest of him. Jenna follows you in the family room and flops down the couch. Hi, Mom, Randy mumbles as he glances at Jenna. What's up? Wait a minute. What did he just call Jenna? Hey, Randy, Jenna answers. She's chewing gum and popping it loudly. Good day at school? It was okay, Randy answers her. But I got kicked out of math class for not having my homework done. Jenna shakes her head. Your teacher's a jerk. she tells Randy. Don't worry about it. Right, Randy agrees. He flops down on the couch beside her. You stare at him, your eyes wide. Then you stare at Jenna. You can't believe this. A totally cool version. Why does Randy act as if he knows her? As if he's seen her before. Why isn't he freaking out? What are you looking at, goof? Randy snaps at you. Rando, you say, using his nickname. You lower your voice and leaning close to him. See that person next to you with all the earrings and the combat boots and the wild hair? Who is it? You ask him. What planet are you on? Randy snorts. That's Mom. This is getting weird. Way too weird. She's really done it. Jenna has turned into your mom. You're not at all sure that you like it. For Rando, you try again. That's not really Mom. Our mom is blonde and she's 40 years old and she wears pink sweatpants. Remember? Give me a break! Randy punches you lightly on the shoulder. I'm not in the mood for games. I'm serious, you whisper loudly. That's not our mom. That's some kind of genie who just came out of a cola can. She gave me 3 wishes and I wish she'd be our mom, and now she is. Very funny, Randy says, but he doesn't laugh. I'll prove it to you, you tell him. You reach over and grab the cola can sitting on the coffee table in front of him. It's the can you just opened. The can Jenna popped out of. But it's not open anymore. You stare down at it. How can this be? You wonder. The can is sealed up and feels full. Hey, careful with that, Jenna warns. You gaze at the cola can. Why? You ask Jenna. You'll find out, Jenna answers mysteriously. She looks so serious that you gently place the cola can back on the table. Hey, didn't Jenna say she'd go back into the cola can each time you made a wish? So why is she still here? Easy answer, you think. You wished it. You wished for her to be your mom, and it came true. But if Jenna's out here, what's in the cola can now? Randy stands up, you grab his arm. Randy, she's not our real mom, you insist. You've got to believe me. Oh, stop already. Randy yanks his arm away from you. If she can grant wishes, I wish your face would turn blue. He stomps out of the room, but at the doorway, glances back at you. Yow! Randy shouts. How did that happen? What? You ask. Your face, he cries, pointing. It's blue. You leap off the couch and race to a mirror. No. Your face really is blue. Now what? So we can wish our face back to normal color. Or we can learn to live with being a part of the Blue Man Group. Lots of opportunities there. Look, we've had like 2 money-making failed endings out of so far out of this. I think we could squeeze one more out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Are they still performing in Vegas? I don't know where they're performing anymore. They were like Universal Studios for a while. I mean, I know they're like musical kind of oriented, but I think they're still like a stage thing. Kind of like Stomp. like it's a musical thing, but that's still kind of a stage performance. Okay. Yes, the Blue Man Group is the way to go. Also, good call, Jules. If I remember correct, if you go with the other one, then I think she counts it as 3 wishes. So you gotta learn with having a new mom. I think. Whereas if you just like suck it up, then at least you still got one left. I don't exactly know how the book draws that line, but we'll see. You decide to go on living with a blue face. Why not? You don't want to waste one of your 3 wishes just to turn your face back to its regular color. And besides, your new mom has red and purple hair. Her blue face will fit right in. There's only one thing that's bothering you. Mom? You stammer. It's weird calling Jenna by that name. How come my face turned blue when Randy made a wish? I'm giving him 2 wishes, she answers you. Or maybe 3. Or 4. I'm not sure. Maybe I like him better than you. You can't do that! You cry. Who says? Jenna replies. Randy's mouth is open so wide it's hanging down to his chest. Finally, he closes it enough to talk. Give me a break, Randy says, looking at you. You don't really believe Mom can grant wishes. You don't think I did that, do you? Like, if I say that I wish your face would be pink and yellow stripes, it's going to turn... Whoa! Randy doesn't even have time to finish his sentence. In an instant, your face is covered in pink and yellow stripes. I wish you'd shut your mouth, you snap at Randy. No problem, Jenna says with a giggle. Uh-oh. You blurted another wish without thinking. You glance at your brother. His eyes are wild, full of terror. He's trying desperately to open his mouth. He pries at his lips with his fingers, tugging, pulling, twisting. No matter what he does, he can't get his mouth open. How is he going to eat? You ask Jenna, your voice rising. That's your problem? She says with a sly smile. Okay, think, you tell yourself. You've only got one wish left. What should you wish for? Finally, you decide. I wish you'd give me the rest of Randy's wishes, you tell Jenna. You think this is pretty clever, so you start to smile. But Jenna just laughs. Granted, she says. But he doesn't have any wishes left. I didn't like him better than you after all. Uh-oh. You just used up your last wish. Oh, well, your face is pink and yellow. But it probably should be red after all the mistakes you've made. The end. I see Jeff's probably like, wait, I remember this ending. I remembered too once we got... Good night, Jeff. Don't worry, this is the last one. We just reached the end. We're calling it a night right here. I gotta get picked up and get to relaxing before a early day at work myself tomorrow. But if you did tune in for us, like Jeff did for some of the night, Mr. Chat did earlier, and my little brother did for a while, and obviously, of course, Jules, thank you for tuning in with us. Hopefully you had a good, let me sit. Oh, he's not there anymore. Bastard got up and left. hopefully, you son of a bitch. Hopefully, you had a good spooky time and enjoyed the read with us. Sucks that it's split into 3 parts. I'll chop it up, actually edit it all together so that it's a little more continuous and better. But thank you for tuning in. This was a blast. This was another good year. Honestly, chat was a damn big help this year. Everybody pulled it in. Every single one of you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. But, oh no. Thank you, Shackle. I'm surprised it took you that long to show up. Were you here the whole time lurking? Wouldn't be surprised. If you weren't, Shackle, parts 1 and 2 are up on the page on my channel. Feel free to, double back and watch through. We had some good moments. It was a good time. Everybody, happy Halloween. For some of you, I'll see you in just a couple of days for the drinking game. And for the rest of you, I'll see you for the horror game night, I believe, next week. All right. Happy Halloween. Happy spooky season.